Good morning. Happy Sunday, folks. In this video, we will talk about the latest in immigration. What is going on with immigration news? My name is Bijoux.ngwanda. For those who do not know me, I am an immigration lawyer here based in DC. I work with individuals across the country and around the world because we deal with complex immigration cases. So in this video, really, we will go over the latest in immigration news, and we have a couple great news I can't wait to share with you. But before we go there, please go ahead and subscribe, share, and if you need a consultation with me, please go ahead and call to 2751-2180. Email is on display. Consultation fees apply. Please call tomorrow because today is Sunday. And again, I am taking cases for family law for resident based in DC, just DC resident only, because family law is state specific. And because I'm born in DC and I'm also born in Kentucky, but for now I'm just taking family law cases in DC because I can't be traveling back and forth in Kentucky for now. If I'm Once, I'll be taking cases in Kentucky for family law, like divorce, child custody fight, alimony, child support, and all that. I'll let you know as well. But right now, it's DC only. Okay. I wanted to wait until May, but you guys are so in a rush to get that divorce. They keep calling. And I'm like, okay, let's just go ahead and take it. So, now, let me share the screen with you. From the title, you already know what's going on, but I need to really explain this one because some students, especially international students, this is a great news because when you have a student visa, at some point you have to leave the country because if you can't find a job, if you can't translate your student visa at the end of your student career, as a work visa, or if you cannot transition into this immigration system, at some point you just have to leave the country, right? But there is unless you find other options, of course. But this is a great news because they have just added 20 new fields into the STEAM program. Remember, the STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Those are the people who actually get to spend 3 years, 36 months after graduation to work in the field of their study. So it was really limited, but this administration has finally keep at least one of their promises. Okay, let's get right into it. So let me share the screen with you. We're gonna go over it, and I hope you're gonna actually share the news with your friends. And please don't forget to comment below so that YouTube will be able to share this video because this is a great news. Share the screen. Just one moment. Okay, let's start with this one. DHS makes more international students eligible for STEAM OPT. We already know what is STEAM, stand for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and their OPT lasts for 36 months. So now that they have added 22 fields, so this is what we want to know, right? We want to know what are the new fields, the 22 new fields added to the list for STEAM OPT are bioenergy, forestry, general. I'm not sure what general really is. Forest resources production and management, human-centered technology design, cloud computing, anthropology, climate science, earth systems science, economics and computer science, environmental, geoscience, biology, geography, and environmental studies. I'm trying to speak in French. Mathematical economics, mathematics, and atmospheric oceanic science, data science, general. Oh, yeah, again, I'm not sure what it stands for. Data analytics, general, business analytics, data visualization, financial analytics, data analytic, other, industrial and organizational, psychology, and social science, research methodology, and quantitative methods. Okay. So there is an explanation in this uh, Federal Register notice as far as what every major entails, what really they're looking for. If we go to that, the Federal Register, published January 21st, 2022, you can see really how they're explaining it, right? What is the list, right? And what it actually entails. So if you go here, for example, they'll say, hold on just a second, let me hold over. Yeah, what new field of study will be added to the STEAM list, right? If they give you, for example, bioenergy, they explain to you what it is, a program of study that focuses on the environmental and economic impact of using plant and microbes for the production of bio-based fuels such as ethanol and biodiesel. You see, it really gives you a detailed explanation of every field that they have added, right? So you can go ahead and just read it. I'm going to leave the link in the description box so you can go ahead and find what exactly they have added. And you can, let me stop sharing, and you can actually call your school to find out whether your major has been added to the STEAM program, so they'll be able, if it's so confusing, because those terms are really confusing to me, because remember I study law, so those terms are very scientific, so very confusing to me. So you can call your school and find out whether your major has been added to that STEAM list, the 22 new fields, and you can read that Federal Register notice in detail to find out uh, if your major has been added. And if your major has been added, my friend, you're on OPT, you should actually renew your OPT, so that will include those 36 months. And that way you have time to work on your H-1B visa, uh, if you had to be hired by some other employer, or if you had to transition into those um, B2 uh, visas, because remember we have a new update on requirements for B2 visas and B1, EB2, sorry, and EB1. If you go on the USCIS website, you find out that they have updated their policy as well. Let me just share with you. Uh, they have given us a lot of clarification on those elements, how to actually qualify for those EB1 or EB2 type of visas. So if you go here, and if you're outside, of course, it's O1, and I believe O1 and the national interest, wherever. So let's go here. I'm going to share my screen again. I'll share the screen one more time. Okay. And then you go here, ESCIS provides clarifying guidance for O1 petition with a focus on STEAM field. So the STEAM field thing is really major right now, my friend. You need to find out whether if you're not part of this team the way we know it, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, you need to find out whether those 22 new fields is part of what you have studied. And if it's part of what you have studied, then if you're on OPT, you can actually renew your OPT up to 3 years and find a way to get your green card. In the meantime, you can do EB2 or EB1, which if you outside it's really called O1, but inside 201, right? Extraordinary ability. So, and then USCIS is clarifying us on what really they're looking for when it comes to extraordinary ability. If you look here, it says, in addition, the update explained that when evaluating whether an individual of extraordinary ability is coming to the work in their field, area of extraordinary ability, officer will focus on whether the prospective work involves skill set, knowledge, or expertise shared with the occupation in which the individual garnered acclaim. So this just to qualify, to really clarify, sorry, what's going on, especially that they have added 22 fields. So a lot of people might be qualified for O1, which is EB2 type of visa. And then we have another, sorry, if you go here, then we have, hold on. Yeah, this is for O1, and then for national interest waiver as well, EB2. So there is another clarification. If you read it, it really tells you what has been changed in terms of just pretty much not changes, but just to try to clarify if somebody is actually qualified to apply for a national interest waiver type of green card self petitioning. Okay, so and that really it waives the labor certification requirement. You can go ahead and read this news as well. And all those are really tied to the STEAM 22 new fields that have been added. Really, those 22 new fields that have been added to the STEAM program. So they're trying to just give some clarification how to go about it. Well, if you need a consultation about this, really, please just call my office 202-751-2180. Please call tomorrow. Um, and then we have another news when it comes to the State Department, right? The State Department waives fees for immigrants denied visa due to the Muslim ban. Remember that when Biden came into power, Biden actually stopped this Muslim ban, okay? Those proclamations that were in place under Trump. So, and a lot of people under Trump were denied visa based on religious belief alone. So now that those proclamations have been rescinded, then so those who were denied visa based on due to those ban, they don't have to like to pay again for that visa. They can submit their application without those fees. That's really what they're saying. State Department waives fees for the visa, which is really a great news. Yeah. So, and the last news that we have here, really, they're talking about this backlog, right? Affirmative asylum backlog reduction of pending affirmative asylum cases. What exactly are they going to do in order to reduce this backlog? Because remember, we have a lot of cases since, I believe, 2012 or 2013. Some people have never been called for the interview when it comes to affirmative asylum cases. So now they have given us a plan on exactly what they're going to do. You can read it. So they have a plan here and telling us what exactly they are going to do. Just gonna go back. I mean, just let you know the main point of what they are doing, right? First of all, you see those cases since 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you add 21. So nothing really has changed in terms of backlog. But this is what they're trying to do, right? Action taken to reduce the backlog. They're gonna expand facilities expansion and jurisdictional adjustment. So they're gonna expand facilities so that they can adjust, they can adjudicate on in a lot of area, a lot of centers, right? So staffing allocation increase the number of staff, backlog reduction staffing. So that's exactly what I say they're gonna do. And then the impact of the pandemic, try to explain to us really why they have the backlog and what they're going to do. So they have really, this is what they're trying to put in place. You can go ahead and read it just to have an idea where you stand currently. If you have affirmative asylum case. Of course, it's going to take some time, but at least they're doing something, right? So let me go back here. So that was it for today news. Just go ahead and watch this video, share with your friends. Don't forget to comment below. This is great news, especially for those international students. Sometimes really there's nothing you can do unless the government comes and says something. And 22 fields, this is a lot, and that could help a lot of people, especially if you really have extraordinary ability in your field. And remember that that's the reason that the USCIS policy has been updated to incorporate those new 22 fields when it comes to O1 visa, which is EB1, and national interest green cards, EB2. So go ahead and read all that. If you have questions, comment. Don't forget to comment below. Share, subscribe. This is Sunday. Yeah. Until next time. Bye-bye.